Alrighty, well, I've got track laid out here, the new Menards track. Basically, it's kind of just loosely laid out here. I haven't tightened any pins up. I haven't cleaned any of this track. I've just put it all together for a couple of big loops. And the cool thing about it, part of it, this is 036 on the outside, which I don't know of anybody that ever made this type of track in 036. I know that Marks at one time had made 034 in the 027 size, and I've got the outside is 36, the inside is of course traditional 31, which is this stuff here. And I have gone through all this stuff like I was saying. I found several pieces that were kind of bent up, and it's got kind of an oily, coated with some type of little oil or something on there, because I feel you can feel it, which I'm sure that's for rust. I don't know what they use, but anyway, put it all together out here, and now I'm going to have to go back and of course put some spacers in this track, because it is just too close together on some of these curves. I mean, it looks pretty cool this way, but I'm going to have to put some space because of the overhang. But most of the joints, I mean, even before I haven't put a sanded anything, like I said, I just put this together. It's just right out of the box, just like you just opened it on Christmas morning. Anyway, so I put a train on here, and I have got one lock on for this entire outside loop. And I just wanted to show the difference in the sound. Of course, this little Lionel Line Chief train set engine, but it's a great little engine. But this is just the control. I mean, throttle's just barely on, and it pretty much keeps that same speed all the way around. I can't even hear it running the wheels on the track. That's how much difference it makes with this type of track. Now it does speed up a little here because this is coming downhill a little bit. The table's not exactly level there, but this is super quiet and super smooth. Like I said, I have not filed or sanded or anything, any of the joints. I haven't cleaned any of the track. I've got one lock on here, and the current just seems to flow really, really smooth. And I'm sure after I tighten things up and get the joints tied and all those little things, maybe put one or two more lock-ons on here, it'll be even better. But it's pretty impressive. Anyway, and this is Menards track. I'm assuming, of course, it's made in China. I'm assuming somebody's making it over there. I don't know. I don't think they're making it here in the States. It'd be kind of cool if they were. But anyway, this is just super quiet, and I'm very, very happy with it. And eventually, I'll get all this squared away, and I'm going to put some extra space ties under here to give this a better look, The next thing I'll show on my next video, these are Ross 072 10 plate switches, and these things are really nice. But anyway, this is going to be my combination Menards track and Ross switches. And of course I said goodbye to the fast track, and of course I know this doesn't look as good as the fast track does, but right now all I can barely hear is that engine's motor running and the gears. I can barely hear the wheels on the track, which I love it. It's so quiet and smooth, and it seems to electrically wise, seems to really be really well. I mean, I never had the fast track, even after tightening the joints up, to get the trains to run this even all the way around. But anyway, if you're interested in Menards track, it's pretty good stuff. It's got this green insulator on there, which I thought was a little weird, but maybe just this batch was made with it. I don't know. And I think it'll look pretty good with the raw switch, especially after I get the ties under there. And I'll do a little review on the raw switches too. Steve's a really good guy. I've had several conversations with him on the phone about track and things like that. I wish that he made a 031 sectional track, but he doesn't make 031. He just makes these switches here, the 10 plate, and he makes a number 4 like this, and then he makes a curved part for the number 4 to go back straight in the yard. I forgot which transition piece, or no, it's not a transition piece. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, just want to do a little video, and so far I'm very happy with all this. And like I said, this Menards track is cheap, and I just did a online order for it, bought it by the case because it was much cheaper to buy it by the case. Prices on it were just incredibly cheap. I mean, I think I probably paid, well, less than half for what I did for the fast track. At least less than half, maybe more than that. Anyway, sorry for the mess everywhere, but I threw this together last night. Just wanted to get it going, see what it's going to be like. That's all for now.